Candidate number one. So candidate number one, how are you feeling this evening?
I'm feeling great, thank you. How are you?
Thank you for asking. I'm doing great too. So are you ready to pick your judge? Judge to ask our first question is Mr. Christopher Anton.
Hi, good afternoon. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm great, thank you. How are you?
Okay, I'm good. Okay, here's your question. Okay, DOH considers giving free condoms to students as part of their anti-HIV or AIDS campaign. But was rejected by DepEd. What is your take on this? One more time. DOH considers giving free condoms to students as part of their anti-HIV AIDS campaign, but was rejected by DepEd. What is your take on this?
Thank you so much for the question, sir. So my take on this initially is the fact that we need to educate the people first about what are the uses of this certain product, because then again, we are here to protect and serve as that of a protective usage of something that we should give to the people. I think that they should be giving it out because it is necessarily something that we should be using, or they should be using, the people that should be using that. Because we are here to protect, they are here to provide, we are here to receive, and we are here to appreciate. So my take on this, all in all, sir, is that the fact that we have to educate, we have to learn that the basics of this certain product and how important it is for our well-being and for everyone's well-being. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number one. It is actually a rampant issue nowadays, and it should be taught in our schools. Okay? Thank you so much, candidate number one. How about candidate number two? You may pick your judge, candidate number two. And who will it be? And your lucky judge is Miss Regine Saravia Espinosa.
So your question is, if you were given a chance to choose your superpower, what would it be and why?
Thank you for the question. If I'm given a chance to have a superpower, I would choose the power of conscience. I would be the conscience, knocking off people's mind every time they plan to do bad things or evil things. We should always remember that doing bad things isn't necessary for us. We should always remember that God has given us the knowledge to do bad things and not. So we should choose the good things. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number two.
I totally agree. Everyone should have a conscience. Before you do any bad thing, you should always think twice before doing it. So thank you so much for sharing that. Candidate number two. We have candidate number three. Pick your judge, please.
The judge that will be asking candidate number three's question is Mr. Hurley Yu.
Hello?
Hello, sir.
Okay, here's my question. If you are given a chance to be granted citizenship in another country, which country will it be and why?
Thank you. I think the country that I would choose is Singapore, because Singapore is one of the most delicate countries in the whole world, and they are all respected for all the things like the environmental issues. They don't have any issues there because they are all respected and they are all learned how to separate biodegradable and non-biodegradable. That would go. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 3. How about you, Joanna? If you're given a chance to have another citizenship, which country would you choose and why?
Third?
Let's see.
A third citizenship?
Yeah, third citizenship.
I'm actually pretty content with my citizenship being Filipino and German, so
Okay.
yeah.
How about you, Regine?
Okay.
You're a guest Filipina.
Yes.
Okay, alright. I won't argue with that. Candidate number 3, you're up. I'm sorry, candidate number 4. There you go. Pick your judge. By the way, how are you, candidate number 4?
I'm fine, sir. How
Do
about
you have
you?
anyone to thank here in the audience?
I would like to thank my family, my mom, and my hunter, and my makeup artist. Thank you so much for supporting me today.
There we go. Thank you so much. Your judge is Mr. Mark Ramos.
Candidate number 4, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Take a deep breath. If the world is ending tomorrow, what is that one thing you would do before the end comes? If the end is coming tomorrow, what is that one thing you would like to do before the end comes?
If the world will end tomorrow, the one thing that I will do is that to spend time with my family. Because my family has molded me to become the best version of myself. And they taught me to be compassionate, to help others without expecting any returns. And all they have been teach me will be the greatest gift that no other one can take away from me. That will be all. Thank you.
Candidate number 4 is actually a family-oriented person. But if I am given a chance, I mean, if the world will end tomorrow, I'll probably eat all the best food in the world twice, right?
Same, exactly.
Okay, how about candidate number 5? Hello, candidate number 5. How are you?
I'm fine.
Do you have any special people that you want to thank at this very moment?
I would like to thank my mom and my friends.
Okay. All right. And your judge is Dr. Bernie Ray Montances. Sir?
Good evening, Cole.
Good afternoon.
So, what's my question? If you will see Dr. Rizal, what would you like to say or ask him? Again? If you will see Dr. Rizal, what would you like to say or ask him?
If I were given a chance to meet Jose Rizal, I would like to thank him to his compassion, to his dedication that given to our society, to our Philippines. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, candidate number 5.
Thank you so much. I do believe as well that we should thank Jose Rizal because he is our national hero, if I'm not mistaken, correct? Okay, there you have it. Candidate number 6. Hello, candidate number 6. How are you?
Hello, good afternoon. I'm fine, thank you.
Are you ready for your judge?
Yes, I am.
You may pick just one, okay? You can. There you go. And your lucky judge is Regine Sarabia Espinosa.
Good afternoon, everyone. What project would you suggest for the National Youth Commission to implement? What project would you suggest for the National Youth Commission to implement?
I think the best project I can suggest is the focusing of the educational exposure, especially the deprived. I would advocate the focusing of the educational assurance of both the ATAS and the street children by creating a non-government organization, it may be, focusing in these children. That would be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 6. There you go. Education is really important. You have to put that in mind, guys, okay? So we have candidate number 7. How are you, candidate number 7?
I'm doing great. Thank you.
That's fine. Okay, that's good to hear. You may pick your judge, please. Okay, so before I announce the judge, we would like to thank the Mr. and Mrs. Bearda for racing with us today. I know that Patricia is not in the Philippines right now, but thank you so much for attending this event. So, next judge we have Mr. Mark Ramos.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Hitomi,
Yes.
listen to me. If you will be given the chance to turn back time, what will you change? If you were given the chance to turn back time, what would you change and why?
You see, sir, as a teenager, I have experienced so many things in life. I have so many regrets. I have encountered so many experiences. But that is not enough of a reason for me to turn back time and change anything about me. If I were to turn back time, I will not change anything about me. Instead, I will do the same things that I have done because those experiences that I have committed, those regrets, and the other memories that I have made with my friends, especially with my family, are the ones who made me who I am today. And I am really proud to say that in front of you that I will not change anything about me because changing my past also means changing me. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 7. So she is contented already. How about you, Joanna? If you're going to change anything from your body, what will it be?
Actually, I'd answer the same way as contestant number 7 because everything what's happened in the past is the reason why you're the person you are today.
I agree. Thank you so much. All right. Can we call in candidate number 8 to 14, please? I hope I won't fall here. Let me just... There you go. Thank you, Regine. Are you girls ready? Let's start with candidate number 8. Let me do the honor. Your judge is Dr. Bernie Ray Montances.
Good evening, Judge.
Evening.
Here's my question. What are you most proud of about being a Filipino?
Okay, everybody, I am very proud to be an outspoken Ilongga. Being an outspoken Ilongga gives me confidence and self-esteem because I know that I could show the world and speak out my thoughts and opinions and everything as a proud patriot Ilongga. That will be all. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8. So she will voice out whatever she can help in the community. There you go. All right, so we have candidate number 9. Lucky 9. How are you, candidate number 9?
I'm doing great, sir.
Okay. Are you ready to pick your judge? Regine? Okay. And your judge is Mr. Christopher Anton.
Do you believe in the imposition of capital punishment to prevent crimes? Why or why not? Do you believe in the imposition of capital punishment to prevent crimes? Why or why not?
I don't believe in the punishment because nowadays we all know that many issues happening in our society that is not good to other people, especially in our society today. For me, I don't agree to punishment. I will tell to you that if we have complete understanding in each other feelings and each other opinions, we will live an abundant life and a peaceful life. And I know that if we have this, we should make our world a beautiful one. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 10. Candidate number 9, so we should be more understanding, right? Sa mga may jowa, you should be more understanding. So you know, it's a rampant issue. I've been seeing a lot of posts on Facebook saying, what happened to my girlfriend, what happened to my boyfriend, so understanding. There you go. Candidate number 10, are you ready? You may pick your judge, candidate number 10. And she is Miss Regine Sarabia Espinosa.
Hi,
Hi, good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Your question is, what do you think is the most important role of Miss Teen Philippines?
Thank you for that question. A Miss Teen Philippines title holder understands that her role and responsibility is not only surrounded by glitz and glamour, but her responsibility to make a difference. By being the ambassador of education, it is her role to thoroughly promote education and instill in each and everyone's minds the value of education. And I do believe that I possess those qualities. I am ready and equipped, dedicated and passionate with all that it takes to be the next best version of a Miss Teen Philippines 2020. Thank you.
There was a candidate number 10. So you should have an advocacy, passion. It's not just about the glitz and glamour. Okay, thank you so much, candidate number 10. We have candidate number 11. Hello, candidate number 11. How are you?
Hello, I'm doing great. How about you, sir?
I'm good. Thank you so much for asking. How are you, Joanna?
I'm fine.
Okay, you may pick your judge. We're still okay. Thank you for asking. Your judge is Mr. Mark Ramos.
Afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
Take a deep breath. And here's your question. Assistant, if you happen to lose tonight, nanalo ka, would you continue to join pageants in the future? Why or why not? Let me repeat. If you are unfortunate enough not to make it, would you still join pageants in the future? Why or why not?
Good evening, everyone. I would be honest to you right now. I may not have a beautiful face. I may not have a gorgeous body. But if I will lose tonight, of course, I will join the pageant again. Because I believe that if it's not your turn, it's fine. And if it's yours, okay, then accept. Because I know that God has a will, and His will is very much perfect than ours, and I thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 11. She has a never give up attitude. All right, so candidate number 12. You may pick the last judge in the room. Your judge is Mr. Ferdy Hewitt.
Hello, candidate number 12.
Hello.
My question for you is, if you were given a chance to interview the President of the Republic of the Philippines, what would you ask him?
The first thing that I would ask him is, why is he compromising the Universal Declaration of Human Rights? Because I myself do not believe in corporal punishment, especially in public executions and extrajudicial killings. I would like to confront him about it because we need an answer, and I demand an answer, because we all have freedom and we all have our own identities and we all have our own human rights. Thank you.
Wow, that is something. I'm okay. All right, candidate number 13. How are you, candidate number 13?
I'm fine.
Okay. Do you have anyone in the audience that you would like to thank?
Thank you for all the audience who is here. Thank you for watching.
All right, thank you so much. If you're ready to pick your judge, you may please. There you go. Judge Christopher Anton.
If you can speak before the leaders of the world, what would you say to them? One more. If you can speak before the leaders of the world, what would you say to them?
If I can speak before... Again.
If you can speak before the leaders of the world, what would you say to them?
I will say to them that if they will be the leader of the world, they have to lead properly. And they will make sure that they will be a good leader for the people. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 13. Of course, if you're a leader, you should also feel how to be a good follower so you can lead the whole community, right? And our last candidate, candidate number 14. Hello, candidate number 14. How are you? Are you nervous? Okay, you are nervous. Don't worry. Okay, this is just an interview. Okay, relax, pick your judge. We will ask you the question and then you will answer, okay? And your judge is Regine Sarabia Espinosa.
So your question is, what most important trait or quality do you think you have that makes you fit to be the next Miss Teen Philippines?
Education is the most powerful weapon we could use to change the world. As a youth ambassadress, I would top up a mobile team to help the children and my fellow youth to be the best version of themselves. And that would be all tonight.
Thank you so much, candidate number 14. There we have it, ladies and gentlemen, 14 lovely candidates who are not just beautiful, but also are intellectual. How about you, Joanna? You want to pick a judge and then be asked? We're ready for it.
No, I think the judges are busy in there.
All right, I'm pretty sure the judges are having a hard time picking the best of these 14 lovely candidates. Thank you so much, Regine, for sharing the stage with us. You may go on and have your favorite seat in front. Thank you so much. Okay, so this is not a Steve Harvey moment, but we would like to tell you guys that we're still waiting for the first and second runner-up winners. Okay, and to give you a much bigger surprise, because we wanted to have, or the ladies actually are really good, the judges decided to have 3 representatives from Western Visayas. So instead of 2, there will be 3. So we will just wait for the winners of first runner-up and second runners-up. I believe this thing happened as well during your reign.
Yes, originally there were supposed to be 2 representatives, but the last minute the judges decided to take 3 of us to the nationals.
Lucky you, there you go.
Good evening. It was really very hard for us to do the judging. First of all, let's all give a big round of applause to our beautiful ladies on stage. Thank you very much. You're all our Miss Teen Philippines. Palakpakan po natin ulit. Now, we were the founders and organizers of Miss Teen Philippines. Originally came here to just get 2 candidates, 2 representatives. And they are there in front of you right now. Please give them a big hand. But like in any other beauty pageant, should they not be able to perform their etc., etc., I guess you know that. It will be the second runner-up and the first runner-up who will replace them if they do not perform their roles accordingly. So, right now, before we announce the 3rd qualifier, which we just decided today, that will join us in the national pageant, we will first award the second runner-up, and then the first runner-up, and then we will award the last qualifier from Western Visayas. Thank you very much, Western Visayas. You've done us proud. Very good job, ladies, and to the families and the handlers and everyone supporting Miss Teen Philippines. Maraming salamat po from Miss Teen Philippines.
Thank you so much, Mr. Ferdy. You. Second runner-up is Chihiro Tanaka. Chihiro Tanaka is candidate number 1. Congratulations. Oops. Okay. And your first runner-up is no other than candidate number 9, Kyle Palabrica. help us crown the last qualifier is Miss Regine Sarabia Espinosa. And the fourth runner-up. The last qualifier is candidate number... This is the best month of the year. Candidate number 12, Antonia Aleno. And to award, we have Miss Regine Sarabia Espinosa, Regine Cloud Romero, and Miss Teen Philippines fourth runner-up, Joanna Calsmith. Don't forget to support your candidates from Miss Teen Philippines Western Visayas on May 23rd, 2020.